What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I brought you a cleaning marathon that is 2 hours of uninterrupted cleaning inspiration. If you're cleaning your house and prepping it for Thanksgiving, I really hope this video can give you all the motivation. You can put it on your smart devices or your TV and we can clean together for 2 full hours. I put together all of my cleaning videos from this fall season before we enter a new season of cleaning. And if you're new here, my name is Natalie, and every week I share homemaking and cleaning inspiration videos to give you all the motivation to go ahead and make your home an inviting environment for you and your loved ones. So if you like what you're watching, do not forget to subscribe, and I hope you enjoy. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be cleaning and decorating for fall today. So what I like to do is to light up a candle, a seasonal candle, and get into the spirits to do all the cleaning and all the decor. So in here I'm showing you my living room. This is how it looks like before, or how it looked like before the cleaning. That gray TV stand we just ordered and assembled this day from Overstock. I'm gonna link it down below in case you're curious. And then I'm gonna start by dusting all the corners and my fireplace and every little space where there can be any dust or any spiders, because yes guys, I have spiders in my house. I'm gonna dust everything. My TV, I'm using a microfiber cloth and I'm going to go all around it, all around the electronics. I'm going to take this spray that Luke has for cleaning his keyboard on the computer, and I'm going to clean his PlayStation. And then I'm going to go to my side table and I'm also going to dust it with the microfiber cloth. And then I'm going to start using my Method lavender cleaner that I'm going to show you in just a second. And I'm going to spray that down, wipe it down, and you're going to see me doing it with a TV and other electronics. But don't worry you guys, I'm not going to spray straight to the electronics. You'll see that I'll be spraying into my cloth and then wiping down the electronics, because I know you don't want to do that, even though you feel tempted to. You don't want to do that. As you can see here, I moved my couch and I'm sweeping my floors. I'm kind of ashamed by all the dirt that's coming out from underneath my couches, but I do have a dog and I do sweep every other day, and I still find a huge amount of dirt. Also, my backyard is not landscaped, and that's why, the main reason why we get so much dirt inside the house. And after I finish sweeping with my broom, I'm going to do a second round of sweeping with my Swiffer, I don't know how you say that, but what I'm using here. And the idea is to basically pick up all the hairs from my dog that sometimes the broom doesn't catch. And then I'm going to mop my floors with my favorite mop, which is this Osetter mop. It comes with a pad that I can throw in the washing machine, and then I can use any solution I like for cleaning my floors. In here, I'm using my favorite go-to solution, which is Fabuloso, watered down with water, of course. And I like the lavender scent. It's probably my favorite smell from Fabuloso, but Luke cannot stand that one, so I'm using the beachy scent, which is kind of funny because we're in fall, summer is over, but it's what I have, so it's what I'm going to use. And then in here, I'm extending a new rug that I also order along with my TV stand from Overstock. I'm also going to link it down below in case you're interested. This is not sponsored, but you know, in case you're interested. And I'm kind of worried because the rug is super white, and I have a dog who sheds a lot of hair, a lot of dark hair. I have dark hair and I shed a lot of hair as well. So, you know, it's kind of worrisome. We also have a lot of dirt outside, so I don't know how this rug is gonna work out. I love it, but at the same time, if I think about it, if it wasn't white, if it was like a dark color, it'll still get dirty. I just wouldn't notice it. So maybe a white rug will help me keep my rug even cleaner because I can see the dirt easier. I don't know. What do you think, you guys? And then in here is the fall decor that I'm going to be working with today. A lot of it is stuff that I have from previous years. Some other items I have from a shop with me I did a couple weeks back. And then that watch I got at Walmart for like $20. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put it in my mantle. I like my pictures in the mantle, but I kind of wanted a more statement piece in there. And I had gotten a window frame from Kirkland's, if you can remember from that past video, but I actually didn't like how it looked. I feel like it really got very concealed among the stones from the fireplace, and I didn't think it looked great. I actually did not like it, so I went and returned it. And then when I was in Walmart filming another Shop With Me video, I found this watch, and I didn't even film it, but it was like less than half of what I pay for that window frame in Kirkland's, and I feel like it looks so much better. So in here, I'm just trying to decide whether I want the pictures or not, and I decided to take the pictures down, leave it just like that. And then in here, I'm adding some more greenery to just give some more height. That little arrangement I'm putting into that small vase I got also from Walmart. It was like a couple dollars, and it has a pumpkin. And then in there, I'm adding a sign that says thankful that I also got from Walmart. And this is how it looks like so far. And I'm going to go ahead and add some pumpkins and some pine cones. I kept the white theme for the mantle, and I really, really love how it looks. On the lower side of my fireplace, I'm going to add this tray with some pumpkins, and then this sign that says welcome fall. This is going to be the more seasonal side of my fireplace, and I was trying to see how I like it better. I moved it quite a few times, and I still wasn't convinced. I knew that it needed something else in there, but I left it in there and went and did another thing in there. I used a basket to conceal some cables, and then as you can tell, I used some lanterns to conceal my internet router that cannot be moved from there, or else we don't have any internet. And then this is how it looked like. At the end, I ended up adding that white vase with those wheat thingies that I've had from forever, and I got them at the dollar store, and I was pretty happy with how my fireplace looked like. I'm cleaning my dining room area, and all I'm doing here is just taking everything out of my dining room table. I'm going to wipe it down, and then I'm going to move the chairs to sweep and mop the floors.
Give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side.
Now that everything is nice and clean, I'm going to go ahead and decorate my table. These are all things I've had from previous years. That box that says Farmers Market, I got it from Michael's on a discount. I believe it was 2 years ago. I put some seafoam in it, and on the seafoam I added some leaves that I got from the dollar store, and then I inserted a couple candles I got at Walmart. The charger plates I got from the Dollar Tree as well, and I even use them for Christmas. And then those little leaf plates are from the Target Dollar Spot. And then I'm putting some seasonal napkins that I got from the Dollar Tree also many years ago, and I, no shame, keep putting them away. And then every year I take them back out and they look just fine. I do have several packages of them, so if there's one napkin that is kind of like not looking good, of course I'm gonna get rid of it. But this is how my table looks like. I pretty much decorate it like this every single year. I wanted to get kind of like a runner for my table, but I haven't found one that I actually really like, that it's at an affordable price. So I'm just gonna leave it bare like that, and then I'm going to go to my kitchen and start cleaning. I'm going to start by washing the dishes from dinner, and I'm not going to give my kitchen a deep cleaning this day because I had already done it a couple days back. So I'm only going to wipe things down and wash my dishes and do my floors, and that's pretty much it.
All your love, give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love. Give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love. Give me all your love. Give me love, give me all your love. Give me all your love. I've been dreaming so much lately about your face when you're smiling. It's the only thing that saves me. Hey, I don't know if I told you that I think you're beautiful, and how I can't wait to hold you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know what I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now just something that I know for sure. It's just something about you.
Once my kitchen is clean, I'm going to do all my decorations. And this sign right here is probably the only Halloween thing I own. Maybe when I have children, I might have more things for Halloween, but for now, that's the only thing. This thankful sign I got from Michael's a couple years back, and I always like to put it in my cooktop. And then this other sign I got from Walmart this year. It was pretty affordable, and I'm going to put that in the corner of my kitchen. So I'm going to make a little arrangement to go with that sign right there. And for that, I'm going to take this old peanut butter jar that I had in my pantry, and I'm going to cover it up with some ribbon that, again, I already have that. I'm going to make a cute little bow. I'm going to put some flowers that I've never used, but I had in my fall decor stash. And then I'm going to use that cake stand you see right there. I'm going to put my flowers, my pumpkins. You'll see how it's going to look like.
You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other, and it feels like I'm on cloud nine.
I finished this corner up by adding that little candle you see right there, which really brings everything together. And then I'm going to make another arrangement. I'm going to decorate this tier tray. And you know, I have this tier tray from our wedding. I made it with Dollar Tree items. Those are like simple glass plates, and then the bases are some candle holders. I glued everything together with that glue called E6000 or something like that. That is super strong. And I use these in my wedding for serving desserts. I did many of them, and now I have a lot in my house, and I always use them in the holidays.
Never knew that it could feel this way when
Finally, I was left with these 4 pumpkins, which I just decided to put in my living room.
'Cause you find the way you are. I wanna know you better. Give me every detail. I won't judge you, as you know. I could stay forever when you're lying in my arms. My heart is open. It just took some time. Now I just hope that you stay for a little while. You fix what's broken when you make that smile. So just stay for a little while. So just stay for a little while.
Comment down below if you can spot where the puppy is in this video, right here.
I didn't think that I would find that someone who's as honest.
You guys, I am extremely grateful for all your support, all of you who are new to my channel, who have subscribed and take the time to watch my videos, comment and like them. I really appreciate you, and I really hope I can see you in the next one. Bye.
Judge you, as you know. I could stay forever when I'm lying in your arms. Oh, my heart is open. It just took some time. Now I just let me feel your love again. 'Cause I've been running round in circles, screaming out your name. Take me to a different place. Just the two of us, and we can stay up all night.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Natalie here, and every week I post videos about homemaking inspiration. On this video, I'm bringing you all the cleaning motivation for that power hour. So if you like what you're watching, subscribe, like, and comment down below, and don't forget to turn on the notifications so you'll never miss any of my videos. Tonight we're starting by putting the dinner's leftovers away. I'm putting them in different portions so that I can have them for lunch on different days. And then I'm going to give my kitchen a good cleaning. We all have those days where we will rather watching Netflix instead of cleaning our house or cleaning our kitchen, especially if we had a long day at work. But sometimes we overlook the power of a clean house and how much better our days are when we start with a clean home. So today I will be going through a very simple 1-hour routine to get my house in order and start my next morning with the right foot.
All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you.
I also want to mention that I do like to clean my dishes with a sponge and some soap before putting them in the dishwasher. Even though they're going to be very well washed in the dishwasher, I do believe that if I don't do this extra step, my dishwasher is going to start acquiring smells that I don't like. So I just rather doing the extra step and having everything extra clean.
Be with you.
I also want to show you how I clean my crock pot. As you can see, we just used it this night and it has a lot of food stuck into it. I do not use crock pot liners, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to start using a little bit of soap, and then I'm going to use a Brillo sponge, and I'm going to scrub everything very well. Once I have everything out and nothing is stuck to it, I'm going to go with my sponge and more soap and give it another wash. This is a bulletproof method. I don't have to oil my crock pot. I don't need crock pot liners to clean it. It is super easy. I have spoken about it in my previous crock pot video, but I wanted to show it to you this time around so that maybe you can, I don't know, have an easier option in case you don't have crock pot liners or in case you hate cleaning your crock pot. But as you can see, I did not have to soak it at all. It was just a 1-minute cleaning method and I love it.
Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head.
My cooktop also needed some TLC this night, and if there's something that it's really hard for me to deal with is with a dirty cooktop. So I'm gonna start by using some cooktop cleaner. I'm going to spread it all very well, and later on I'll show you what I'll do with that. So I let the cooktop cleaner dry, and then I'm going to go with a blade and scrape it all off. I used to scrape all the gunk before and then go in with the cooktop cleaner, but I discovered this method a few months ago and I've been really enjoying it. It's way more effective than doing it the other way. So once I have everything scraped off, I'm going to give my cooktop a good wipe down, and then I'm going to go with some countertop cleaner. I'm using the Method countertop cleaner tonight, and then I'm going to give it another wipe down, and it's gonna look beautiful, clean, and shiny.
Just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you, be with you.
It's time to put my leftovers in the freezer, so I'm putting 2 portions in the freezer and then 1 portion in the fridge for next day's lunch. This is an idea that one of my friends gave to me, is just putting your leftovers in different portions so that you don't have to eat the same thing over and over for several days, which at least my husband doesn't like to eat leftovers, and I get pretty tired after 2 days eating the same thing. So I love this method, and I do have some lunches out there for days where I didn't plan anything for lunch and I'm super hungry. So I'm going to dry my dishes and put them away. This is an extra step that I like to take at night. I feel like it makes everything easier the next day when it comes to doing the dishes and cleaning the kitchen. I always like to clean my sink with some Clorox and some dish soap. I like to do this because you have dirty dishes, a lot of bacteria can accumulate there from the food, and I don't have a garbage disposal, so I do have to pick up food off of my sink all the time, and I feel like this is a good way to sanitize it. I would use bleach as well, but sometimes the smell is just too strong for me. I found that Clorox, the one that you will use in the bathroom, I know that sounds super strange and super weird, but I will use it. I can tolerate the smell, and I feel like my sink is super disinfected. And also, I mean, just for your information, I've never used this Clorox anywhere else other than my kitchen. I do know about cross-contamination, and yeah, the bottles of Clorox that I buy are exclusively to be used in my sink and nowhere else.
And dream about.
So wiping down my counters is just one non-negotiable thing I have to do every single night. I feel like the kitchen looks cleaner, and you have no idea of how much dirt is in there until you actually wipe them down. So besides doing the dishes, what is one thing that you need to do at night to finish cleaning your kitchen? Leave it in the comment section down below because I'm very curious to know.
It's gonna take us some time, but I won't give up, though I know it's tough. We need to break our patterns. It's better now than after we have drifted off.
I got a few cute things for Halloween at Walmart. They were also pretty affordable. You probably have already seen this in my previous video about treats for Halloween, but I'm going to clean this section off of my kitchen, and I'm going to put all the little things I got. Every one of these was like $2. Then this cauldron was actually less than $1. And then I'm also going to go in with this cloth, which was like literally $1 or 95 cents, something like that. And then I'm going to go in with these lights that are battery operated. They're purple, which I love that color so much. These ones were like $3, so this was pretty affordable to put together. I love this station right here in my kitchen. I feel like everything looks so much more beautiful and liveful. I don't like to have a lot of decor around my kitchen because I like to have my countertops free of space. And then I'm also going to add this sign. It says my room runs on coffee, which is just so me because I love having coffee every single day. And that sign I already had. I got it from Michael's a couple years ago. I'm also going to change my cloth. I got this one for Walmart, $1. It's more fall than Halloween, but because it's black and white, I feel like it kind of goes with the theme a little bit better. So yeah, I'm gonna finish off wiping down my counters, and I'm also going to scrape off one sticker that got stuck in my granite, which is so annoying. I'm going to go with my blade and just have that off. You can also use Glue Gun, but you know, the blade did a really good job. So all the things that I usually have in this corner, I'm going to replace in there, and the things that I took off from my other spot, I'm also going to put in here. It's probably gonna look a little bit, I don't know, full of things, but I don't know, I like it. I like how it turned out. And then once everything is done, I'm going to go ahead and do the floors, which is very well needed pretty often in my kitchen.
But there's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious.
This O-Setter mop is my favorite. I can use all the kinds of solutions that I like to cleaning my floors. It's super easy to wash, and it's also super affordable. So I'm going to leave the link down below in case you're interested. But I gotta say, I've been using it for 1 year and I'm super happy with it.
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else, I got you.
So the last thing after your kitchen is clean is to go ahead and organize, pick up all the areas around your house, your dining room table, your living room, and all the common areas that you spend time around. So I went ahead and picked up my dining room table, which was really bad on this day. I had a lot of mail piled up, and then I went ahead and folded my blanket and my couch, and then I'm giving my rug a good vacuum. This rug is white, like very, very white, and then I have a dog who sheds a lot of hair, and she has black hair. So I have to vacuum this pretty often, but the good thing about this rug is that it's very easy to keep clean. Not only that, it's also beautiful and very affordable. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave a link down below for that, and also for my vacuum cleaner. And yeah, this is my house all cleaned up. I am so happy. I had no desire to clean it, but now that it's clean, it's all worth it, right? So yeah. That is going to be everything for today. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave in the comment section down below what other videos you would like to see from me. I really hope that you have enjoyed this video and found some inspiration to go ahead and clean your home. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope I can see you in the next one. Bye.
Keep stealing dances, keep cutting in like you own me, then suddenly throw me away.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning my house on a Sunday, getting stuff done. I'm going to be baking a cake, which ended up being a huge fail, but I'm still gonna show you guys because, I mean, it's just real life. So if you're new here, my name is Natalie, and every week I share videos for homemaking inspiration, what's for dinner, and all kinds of inspiration for making your home an inviting place. So I'm starting by putting the dishes away from my dishwasher, and I'm going to go ahead and wash the dirty dishes. You guys, I relaxed for like a couple days around my house and everything started to be a chaos. So there's my husband. He was sweeping the floors with a Swiffer sweeper, and he also started marinating a chicken. So I had that cutting board right there, which is full of raw chicken, which I'm going to sanitize by putting into my sink with bleach and a little bit of Dawn. You're gonna see it in just a second. But I'm going to sanitize that and sanitize the counter because raw chicken kind of freaks me out.
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better.
And of course, I had to have the bleach in my hands when my husband decided to shove a cube of ice down my back. So I needed to stop, put the bleach down, and take the cube of ice off my back and continue on with what I was doing, because bleach is super, it can damage your clothes. So you have to be super careful whenever you're handling it in the kitchen. We love to prank on each other, but I mean, I never expected him doing it while I was holding the bleach.
Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
I had some bananas that were about to go bad, so I decided to peel them and freeze them for smoothies for the week.
Keep cutting in like you own me, then suddenly throw me away. You say we never had a chance, but you keep throwing me these glances, looking like you want me right now, but just like lightning, you're gone. Yeah, you're gone. You're waiting around to go out with somebody. Anyone but me. You act like you want me, then suddenly drop me. For anyone but me.
On this day, we were having some friends over for dinner, and so I wanted to fix a homemade vanilla cake. So I decided to try a new recipe that I did not like, but I'm still gonna share with you because it's real life, you guys. So in there, I just fixed some buttermilk, 1 cup of milk, and 1 tablespoon of vinegar, white vinegar. And here I'm just separating 3 eggs. I'm gonna use the egg yolks into the cake batter, and then the egg whites I'm gonna save and eat throughout the week with omelets and stuff like that, because I hate tossing food. And normally I don't use these organic eggs. They're a little bit more expensive. I don't use them for baking, but it is what I had, and I was not gonna go to the store to buy more eggs. So I'm starting here with 1 cup of unsalted butter, 1 cup and a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. I'm going to mix that all very well, and then I'm going to incorporate all my eggs and all my egg yolks one at a time until they're very well mixed. And I'm going to let that batter to mix for 3 minutes before I start adding the rest of my ingredients. And once the 3 minutes passed, I'm going to add the vanilla extract, which I happened to have vanilla bean paste. I added 1 tablespoon of that, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. and 2 cups of self-rising flour that I'm going to alternate with the buttermilk that I had already mixed up. So as you can see, this mixture is going to turn out to be very fluffy, very airy, and I really had high hopes for this mixture, but several things went wrong. Starting with the pans that I use, I thought that I really overfilled them. And you guys, I'll show you what happened, okay? But in here, I'm just greasing them with a little bit of butter and a little bit of flour, and then I'm going to add my batter.
You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love.
Into the oven, the cakes go for 35 minutes at 350 degrees, and then I'm going to go ahead and clean the mess from making the cake.
Leave me breathless, breathless. I'm out of patience, I'm out of feels, but I guess I'm waiting around for something real. I'm going crazy, like what's the deal? 'Cause I want you to show me what you feel. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
This is one of our guest rooms, and it needed some TLC as we are expecting some friends over really soon. So I went ahead and put some fresh linens on the bed, and then I'm also going to clean my office, which I moved it from the other guest room. Now Luke has that room as his office. I put my office here. I'm going to dust everything with a microfiber cloth, and then I'm going to vacuum the carpets. I managed to fix my vacuum cleaner so I don't have to buy a new one. And here are my cakes. As you can see, one of them really overflown out of the pan. That caused a huge mess inside my oven. But I let them rest for a little bit, and when they were completely cooled, I'm saying completely cooled, I turned them over into this cooling rack, and it's going to be probably very painful to your eyes what you are about to witness, as it was for mine. But I was convinced that I was still able to fix this. I was probably going to have to whip up some buttercream. You guys, this is just so awful. When I saw it, I mean, I thought it was just one, but then when the two of them did it, broke like that, it was like, oh my god, this is such a mess. But anyways, I started making myself a cup of coffee and headed to my next project, which was cleaning and decluttering this mud room. You guys, this has turned into the catch-all room for us. So I'm going to put everything on its place, and then I'm going to wipe down everything in here, and it's going to look like a different room because that's how much cluttered it was.
Just say what's going on. Don't waste your time being all alone. Say what you mean, say what you mean. And you'll get what you need, get what.
All right, back to my cake. I still have a lot of dulce de leche left over, so I decided to fill up the cake with that. So I'm using an offset spatula to do it. You guys, this was just such a disaster. Like, I've baked a lot of cakes in my life. I've stacked them and decorated them, but never anything like this. I'm definitely not using that recipe ever again. I know that the cakes were not chilled from the refrigerator when I did this, but usually my recipe doesn't need the cakes to be chilled like that or anything. As you can tell, this was crumbling. I was trying to level up everything with a serrated knife so that you could have like a uniform type of cake, if that makes sense. But this ended up falling apart. I started putting like some sort of crumb coat of dulce de leche on the outside, but it couldn't even hold the frosting at all. I know this is not butter and it's not meant for it to be a crumb coat. I know it, but it was just, the more I touch it, the worse it became, and I just cannot deal with it anymore. So I decided to just put everything in a bowl and turn everything into cake pops. So there it is. I'm doing the little bowls, which I later put in the refrigerator, and then look, I have to go to the store to get more dessert for our friends. But anyways, this is how my oven turned out to be. And so I decided to wipe it up really quick. I was not gonna deep clean it because I didn't have time for that, but I wiped it down, and yeah, that was pretty much everything. And then I proceeded to clean the floors. Luke had already used the Swiffer sweeper all over the house, but since I baked a cake, I wanted to go one more time with the broom so that everything, all the dirt was gone before I started mopping the floors.
Your tongue can be sharp, cut me close to the heart, but we can master the art. And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just some old scars. We should never be afraid of them. You and I know when we are too far apart, everything just falls apart. So I just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes.
I'm going to clean the end table of my living room, and I wanted to share with you this book that I'm reading. It's called The Cure for the Perfect Life. I'm really enjoying it, and it has really taught me things about myself that I didn't know I had, and it has also helped me to find again my identity with God, which I really, really appreciate. And it's always something that we all need. So I'm wiping down this table, and I also move the couch backwards so that I can sweep the floors underneath the couch, technically, because we sweep on the regular through the week, but we don't move the couch daily. So this is the time to do it. I like to do it once a week, and I also put my rug on top of the sofa so that I can also clean underneath. I'm mopping here the floors, and then I'm going to place my rug back in, and I'm going to give it a good vacuum. It feels so good to have a vacuum cleaner again. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for the cleaning.
Rejoice of what will come. I have made the choice of thinking big. Never knew that it could feel this way when you lie next to someone you don't even need.
Alright, you guys, that was everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and also do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I really hope I can see you in the next one. Bye.
I could stay forever when you're lying in my arms. My heart is open. It just took some time. Now I just hope that you stay for a little while. You fix what's broken when you make that smile. So just stay for a little while.
I told you I'm not yours.
Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Natalie here, and in today's video I'm going to be cleaning my house. I'm also going to be doing a ton of organizing and decluttering, catching up with tasks that I've been putting off for a long time around my house, and also doing a lot of laundry all at the same time. So I really hope this video can give you all the inspiration and motivation you need to go ahead and clean your house today. And if you like what you're watching, do not forget to subscribe and like this video, and also stay tuned for a small grocery haul that I have for you at the end of this video. So without any further ado, let's just get this party started.
Let me go.
And who else dances while doing the dishes? Well, I hope I'm not the only one, because I really needed the extra motivation on this night to getting it done. I had just finished baking bread. My kitchen was completely trash, also from cooking dinner. We went to Chick-fil-A for lunch, and the cups were still hanging around. You know, it's just real life. Everything was such a mess. And it was almost midnight, and I really did not want to get it done. So some music usually will help me out. What is one task that is your least favorite to do around the house? Mine is definitely the dirty dishes. I really don't want to deal with them. They gross me out, but somebody has to do the dirty job. So leave me in the comment section down below what it is, that task for you that you hate doing, that you really don't want to deal with. I'm actually really curious to read your answers.
Let me go.
The next day rolled up, and I couldn't finish filming the night before because my camera died. But I'm starting off with my favorite cup of coffee, which is a Bustelo K-Cup, my favorite almond milk creamer at the moment, and some Ready Whip or some whipped cream on top, which is going to be amazing. I went ahead and got my nails done earlier on this day, but thank God I got dip powder because I was gonna scrub everything down, and dip powder survives anything, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my coffee, and then I'm going to start my first load of laundry, which is going to be our clothes. I like to use a combination of detergent, laundry detergent, some white vinegar, and some disinfectant, Lysol or whatever it is I have available. This helps really clean my clothes and get rid of that stinky smell all of our clothes can get, especially my running clothes. But anyways, I'm going to go into my oven, and I'm going to finally tackle this, you guys. I think I showed you a couple weeks back that a cake exploded in my oven, and it was a complete mess. So I'm gonna mix up a combination of baking soda and white vinegar, and I'm going to create a paste that I'm going to spread around all over my oven. I'm going to let it rest, let it do its job, and then come back and scrub this bad boy up.
I'm just gonna drive, drive, drive. I'm just gonna drive, drive. I'm just gonna drive, drive.
I love these SOS sponges and I use them for a variety of things around my kitchen. In here, I'm using them to clean my oven racks. I do have to use a lot of elbow grease, but I did not have to soak them, and the gunk is coming out, which is satisfying to me. And I gotta admit that I was not able to get it all at this time, but I do plan to run a self-clean round on my oven next week. I just wanted to make sure I took all the initial gunk out first, and this was able to get it almost all. Like I said, I love my SOS sponges. I use them for pretty much everything except for my non-stick pans. You never want to use those on your non-stick pans unless you want to turn them into sticky pans.
Making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive, drive, drive. I'm just gonna drive, drive, drive. I'm just gonna drive, drive.
I'm going to empty some vinegar in this bowl, put it in the microwave, and run it for a couple of minutes so that I can clean it as well. As you can tell here, the vinegar has done its job and I'm wiping it all down. That main plate that you see right there, I'm going to wash it in my sink just with regular dish soap, and then my microwave is going to be like new.
I'm just gonna drive, drive, drive.
I'm now going to take another SOS sponge and I'm going to go ahead and scrub all my oven. Now, if you're concerned that your oven can get scratched by these type of sponges, don't use them. I do because I'm wild with them, and my oven was just perfect after I used it. I mean, it really didn't scratch it or anything, but I'm going to go in here with a lot of elbow grease, scrub as best as I can, and like I said, I was not able to get it all, but it's good enough for me to have it somewhat clean, and then next weekend I'll run a self-clean round. In here with a microfiber cloth that it's wet in some water, I have a bowl with water. I will soak it and then go in and clean all of that paste. I also want to say that the SOS sponges are designed to wash dishes where we eat. Therefore, I don't consider those toxic or anything to clean your oven with those. So I place my racks back in there, and then I'm going to set a timer for 1 hour to complete the rest of the tasks that I need to do around my kitchen. And then my next load of laundry is going to be my kitchen towels. My clothes is already in the dryer. I'm going to take this dishwasher cleaner and I'm going to empty it out on my dishwasher, and I'm going to run a short cycle with it. This is going to help sanitize, get rid of any smells. And then I'm going to go to my fridge. Now, my fridge is not Pinterest worthy, you guys. I don't have my food color coordinated or clear bins where I organize everything. This is just a real life fridge. Nothing wrong with having your fridge organized like in Pinterest. I mean, I wish I could do that, but at this point in my life, it's just a regular fridge. And I just want to make sure that there's nothing expired in there. I want to make sure, I want to wipe down all the shelves and basically to make sure that everything is clean and everything is organized so that we can see it, so that it can work for us, and so that we can start the week with the right foot.
I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Are you feeling the same way I do? I'm thinking about me. Are you thinking about me? I'm having a hard time not doing anything. I'm living thinking about you. So are you thinking about me?
Next up on my to-do list is my pantry, you guys. My pantry was getting out of complete control and I cannot deal with a messy pantry. Now, my pantry is not Pinterest worthy either. I don't have everything in clear bins. I wish I could do that. I really am thinking on doing it. I just don't want to spend like a ton of money organizing my pantry, so I'll have to figure it out. But for now, this is the way I organize my pantry. It works really well, but I do have to give it some TLC every other month or else it's gonna get out of control like this. So in here, I'm just taking everything by section and just replacing it in a more organized way. I don't know if you noticed, but in the bottom of my pantry, I'm accumulating all pans. I have the toaster oven in there because I took it out of the counter so that it didn't occupy that much space. We also have drinks and many other things that we don't have a place for. In Miami, we used to have a cabinet dedicated only to drinks, but this is not the case in this house, and so I need to find a place for them because unfortunately they have occupied one in my pantry, causing a lot of clutter and just stuff that I just don't want to see. But for now, I'm going to get it started by organizing my food, and then I'll come up with a new idea or maybe a new closet where I can store all of those things.
In your arms of gold, arms of gold. In your arms of gold. In your arms of gold. It's funny how easily a life can be torn apart. Why couldn't I simply see that I was sick at heart and I am in deep debt? The climb we did was unreal. You made me so speechless. I just can't believe it. You broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. Ooh, I was my own enemy, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, arms of gold. In your arms of gold. In your arms of gold. I rise from the ashes.
Next up on my to-do list is my sheets, and also I have my kitchen towels out of the dryer, and so I'm going to go ahead and fold those up.
You from your passion, my doubts are gone. Oh, yeah. Felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, arms of gold.
In our bedroom, I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe everything down. If you see my lamp going off like that, it's because I accidentally turned it on. It's not that I got electrocuted or anything. But anyways, the downside of this wood bed is that it accumulates so much dust and lint. So I do have to wipe down everything, all the furniture in our bedroom on the weekly basis. And I will always get dust. And I don't know if it's because you can see it more in the wood or it's because this wood really accumulates more dust. I have no idea, but I do this every week. And then I'm also going to do it in the TV area. I'm going to wipe down all the electronics you see in there, the other lamp you see in there, and everything is gonna look shiny and new. And after that, I'm going to vacuum the room and tackle all that laundry that I have on the bed.
But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my phone.
Is there anything more satisfying than the vacuum lines on the carpet. I don't know about you, but I love them.
You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top.
And the last load of laundry of the day is going to be our bathroom towels. I'm also going to wash them. These are my favorite bathroom towels, and that's why I wash them every week. You may think I'm kind of crazy because I do separate loads, one for the clothes, one for the kitchen towels, one for the sheets. I just don't like mixing things up. I don't know, that's how my mom taught me how to do laundry, and I know that there's people who do not care washing kitchen towels with clothes, but I'm not one of those. But if you do that and that's what works in your home, then no judgment over here. You just gotta do whatever works for you. So in here, I am putting my sheets, and I did add an electric blanket because we were expecting extremely cold temperatures next week. It actually snowed, so I'm actually really happy that I did that.
You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah.
Solo un rayo del sol cambia el tiempo en el reloj. Hoy mis deudas reciben.
And we rolled onto another day of cleaning, but on this day I'm going to be tackling my bathroom. So you saw me picking all my skincare up off of my side of the counter. I did look side off camera, but for the purpose of this video, I'll be showing you my side of the counter only. But in here, I'm scrubbing my shower with some Ajax, some water, and a really tough brush that I have only for the shower. I like to scrub my towels really, really well. I'm going to go ahead and do the same in my tub with a different sponge. Now, I do not always use Ajax for the entire bathroom, but this is what I had on hand, and I was just doing it very quickly. It's not a deep clean by any means. This is just a quick wipe down of my bathroom that I do on weekly basis, and maybe once a month I'll do a deep clean. But I like to disinfect everything with my Ajax. I'm also doing it in my sink. I did it on Look Sink as well. I'm going to clean the mirrors, and then I'm going to go ahead and mop my bathroom. I already sweep it off camera, and I also clean my toilet off camera. But that's pretty much what I do on a weekly basis to keep our bathroom clean.
Me pierdo en la ciudad. Ha llegado mi tiempo ya. Voy a vivir porque si yo no soy yo, pues quién. Todos caen a mi lado. Los menos los arranqué. Me siento feliz porque vivo mi vida centrado. Te burlaste de mí, se hace a cabo. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, quiero un carro que corra más. Nada me rompe, no, no, nada me rompe. Trata de festejar, celebrar.
And I'm going to share with you a quick grocery haul that me and Luke got today for the week. We went to H-E-B, pick up a few things that we needed to restock on. So I thought I was gonna share that with you. So I'm gonna show you. This is the grocery haul complete. So first of all, I got my Café Bustelo that I like to have from the Keurig. I grabbed also a dozen of eggs. For the drink section, I picked up this thing called Pib Extra, which I have no idea what that is. He also picked up a couple Gatorades. He likes the orange one, and then he discovered this one that's passion fruit. I don't know how that is going to taste. Looking forward to give this one a zip and see how good that tastes. He also picked up his favorite Red Bulls. In here, I have some pickles. We are planning to do hamburgers tonight, and I was out of pickles, so went ahead and picked that one. I picked 2 things of pepperoni for his sandwiches for the week because he's completely out, and he's also almost out of ham. So I picked him 1 bag of this pepper ham that we actually really like from H-E-B, and they don't have it at Sam's. So went ahead and picked that one up. And then I also got myself a queso fresco that I like to have with my arepas, which is the Venezuelan version of the Mexican gorditas. This cheese is really, really good. I really like this brand, and it's actually super, super affordable. In the meat section, we got a couple things. So we started with ground beef. We need ground beef for the burgers, and we're almost out. So we decided to go ahead and pick this small thing of that. We picked up hot Italian sausage that comes like this without the casing, just so that we can mix it up on a variety of recipes, including the burgers that we're going to be grilling tonight. We also picked up a couple things of Italian sausage. This is mild, this is hot, and we eat these with a variety of recipes, but I'm planning to do my sausage pasta that Luke loves this week for dinner. So these ones are gonna work for that. In the dairy section, I got some 2% milk and some heavy whipping cream. I also got myself 4 Fuji apples because I eat one of those every single day, and I'm already out of the huge bag I got at Sam's. I ate them all, so it was time to restock, but I picked myself only 4 because I still have some Granny Smith apples from last week's grocery shop, so I'm gonna finish those and then go ahead and eat these. In the candy aisle, we went a little, you know, overboard, as you can see. Not really, but, you know, we shouldn't be buying candy, but we're addicted to candy, so what else? Luke picked himself up a jar of Nutella. He also picked this Hershey's hot cocoa mix because it's super cold in here. It is actually 50 degrees right now, and yeah, a hot chocolate actually comes in very, very well. And then we picked ourselves our favorite candy from Texas. These are strawberry sour belts, and these are the ones that Luke likes. And then this is the ones that I like, which are picosita belts. These are sweet, spicy, and sour, and they're so delicious. My mouth, you guys, is watering just by seeing this. I love them so much. So yeah, this was our grocery haul of the week. All right, you guys, that's going to be everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. Thank you again so much for all your support, and I really hope I can see you in the next one. Bye.
Be sharp, cut me close to the heart, but we can master the art. And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just small scars. We should never be afraid of them.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Natalie here, and in today's video I'm going to be speed cleaning my house and organizing. So hopefully this video is going to give you all the inspiration to tackle all the pending tasks in your home, and stay tuned at the end because I have a granola recipe. But if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and like as well, and I really hope you enjoy it. Let's get the party started. After spending all day running errands and going for a run, I did not want to clean my house. But I know 2 things that will pump my cleaning sessions are coffee and music. So I'm getting those 2 things ready, and then I'm going to tackle my living room first. I have my puppy laying down in my couch, and I'm going to pick up everything that should not be there in the living room, and then I'm going to dust everything so that whenever I'm ready to wipe down all the surfaces, there's no dust or lint flying around. So I'm going to move my couches, vacuum my rug, pick my rug up, leave the space free of things so that I can give it a good clean, and I'm going to explain myself as I go what it is that I'm doing.
Make it worth your while, while, while. All the things I would do just to get close to you. There's something about the way you move, and I try to follow you. And I know that it's hard, but stay with me tonight. 'Cause when you fall apart, you know I will be around. In sunlight or in the night, I'll make it worth your while. We won't hide in the crowd. Just stay with me and I'll make it worth your while, while, while. Make it worth your while, while, while. In sunlight.
So the next thing I'm going to do is cleaning my couch. This is something I do once a month. We do have a leather couch, and this leather couch is actually super old. It's been on Luke's family for a long time, and as you can see, it is very distressed. But at this point, I'd rather having a clean couch than a non-distressed couch. You might criticize the way I'm cleaning my leather couch, and I don't have any leather conditioner. So what I'm doing here is that I'm using some method cleaner. I am spraying that onto the areas that I'm cleaning. Then I'm going in with a magic eraser, and the magic eraser will be literally magical and take all the stains off and all the dirt. And then I'm going to go with a bowl of hot water and a rag and basically rinse off all the dirt, all the method cleaner, because I do have a dog that spends a lot of time in the couch, so it's very important that I can use a non-toxic cleaner. And I'm showing you how dirty that magic eraser is coming off, and as you can tell, the rag is also coming up super dirty, which is really satisfying to me because it tells me that my couch is actually getting real clean. So I'm gonna show you only this piece of the sectional, but I did the other two off camera. The other thing that you are going to see me doing in the couch is vacuuming the sides where a lot of dog hair gets accumulated. So I'm gonna do that, and that's basically my routine for deep cleaning my leather couch.
Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you, I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Can we stop the clock and rewind? Go back to that moment in time when you say you want me for life. Was it?
After I got done with the couch, I went ahead and cleaned my windows in the living room. I did use Windex for that, and then I took advantage of the fact that I was cleaning the windows to actually clean the backyard door, which had a few stains, but nothing that my magic eraser couldn't take care of.
So much to think of you as someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you, I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Your love, 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 your love.
You guys, this is me, no shame dancing with the broom because that's how I clean. I clean with loud music. If I don't have it on my speaker, I will have it on my headphones, but I'll always have it music because that is what keeps me going. Leave me in the comment section down below what it is that keeps you going when cleaning. So as you can see here in my floors, I swept with the broom, then I'm going to go ahead and sweep with the sweeper, and then I'm going to mop, and then I'm dancing right there again. You guys, I am just a salsa girl. That's what I listen to. I like my Latin music. And if I'm honest with you, cleaning parties on a Saturday afternoon is the closest to a dance party that I have these days. You just gotta make it fun so that you can get it done, you know? So in here, I'm mopping my floors. I'm using my favorite Osetter mop. I'm going to link it down below in case you are curious to try it. It's really affordable and you can actually put any cleaning solution that you like. On this day, I was using a mix of water with, of course, Fabuloso.
Your love on me. Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. You got me like my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 'cause you got me like my. Like oh my God, don't let anyone hold you.
So the next thing I'm going to be tackling on this day is my cabinet underneath my kitchen sink. It's been driving me absolutely crazy. It's been cramped with all those things. Many of them don't even have to be there. They should be somewhere else. And there is a massive collection of grocery store bags. You guys, I know I should be using reusable bags, but it is what it is. I just have a ton of them right there, occupying so much space. So I'm going to start by emptying out everything in there. I'm going to dust everything very well, organize things, and you guys, this is my face after taking all of those things out. So I took that cabinet liner out. I gave it a good shake. I also vacuumed that cabinet, but I didn't show you because the angle of the footage unfortunately did not come out in a way so that you can see what I was doing. But I did vacuum that, and now I'm classifying all the cleaning products on the ones that need to go into that cabinet and the ones that need to go into the cleaning cabinet by the laundry room. And then all of those bags, some of them we're going to keep underneath that cabinet, and some others are going to go in the garage because you guys, I cannot throw them away. It's like so much plastic. I don't know, that's why I accumulate them. Like, I don't use reusable bags, but then I accumulate grocery store bags and then I never throw them away, and then I create all that madness you saw underneath my kitchen sink. But in here I have everything classified, and now I'm going to go ahead and replace everything very organized into my cabinet, and it's going to look so much different, you guys. I'm also not using anything fancy. I'm not using any bins or anything like that. I don't think it's necessary as long as you have everything organized in there and everything is visible. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
How did we end up here in the corner looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies.
And then it was time to pause the cleaning party to go have dinner. Luke was smoking this beef. I don't know what kind of beef was that, but he was smoking it all day, and I served mine with rice and his with green beans. I also wanted a salad on a side. This was really good, and it was a good recharge for continuing the cleaning session. Now I went onto my dishwasher. It was time to clean the kitchen, and I'm going to unload it. I'm going to take care of the dirty dishes, and then I'm going to give a deep clean to my kitchen.
Get me out of here. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of. How can you be so calm around me when I act desperately? You used to be the one getting crazy when I'd be hard to reach. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I said my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No, no. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me. But now it's
Do you remember the bowl that I was using to clean the couch that had hot water? Well, that's the water. That's how dirty it came out. So I'm going to hand wash that bowl and then put it in the dishwasher so that all that steaming hot water can sanitize it, even though I did hand wash it before. And then in here, this corner is a catch-all corner for us. On the regular, it gets really messy, so I'm going to go ahead and classify everything, all the mail that needs to be put away, all the things that need to get thrown away, and all the things that need to go find their place. And so in here, I also have a ton of avocados that my mother-in-law shipped to me from Florida. Bless her heart, I love those avocados so much. She grows them in her tree. And then I'm just going to pick up here and there those vitamins. I'm going to put them in the pantry. That candy, it was Halloween night, so I'm also going to put it in the pantry. I didn't have any trick-or-treaters, which was pretty unbelievable to me. So now we have all of that candy. I mean, I guess I won't complain, but now I'm going to proceed to clean my appliances. I'm using one spray that I never got. Luke got it since before we got married. So this spray should have over 4 years in my kitchen cabinet, but I'm still using it. Sometimes I go to those other wipes from the other brand. I can't remember the name, but I also use Windex to clean the glass of the other appliances that have glass. And so far, I like how this thing does the job. I just hate the smell. It's kind of like a peachy smell. To me, it smells pretty nasty, but I'm going to use it up before I get a new one because as you can tell, I do accumulate a lot of cleaning products and I need to just use them up. But once I got that done, I'm going to go ahead and clean all my countertops with my lavender method cleaner, which is the same that I use in my living room and on my couch. I really love the smell of the method cleaners and they don't make me sick or gross me out, which is super good. And now I'm going with a Lysol wipe and a knife and I'm cleaning the edges of my stovetop, which always gets super nasty all the time. And I don't think I got it all. I think the oven needs to get moved, but I couldn't do this on my own. And Luke had already completed his to-do list that I asked him for on this day, so I was not going to bother him in the middle of the night for that. I'm just going to ask him to help me out later on next week or on another day. So because this was Halloween night, I needed to just take down my little corner of Halloween decorations, and I'm just going to wipe everything down and just place everything back again as I had it in the fall, as I'm not gonna decorate for Christmas, not until after Thanksgiving. but dirty sinks, kitchen sinks, gross me out completely, and I always feel like I need to sanitize them, so I spray mine with Clorox, and then I'm brushing it very well with dish soap, and then I'm going to just rinse it off with hot water. I don't know, it's just the food. I don't know, but it has to be very well sanitized. And then after I have that done, the last thing I'm going to do in my kitchen is cleaning my floors. I'm going to start with my broom, sweeping my floors, and I'm going to go with my Swiffer Swipper. The reason why I do this double step is because I feel like the broom gets rid of all the dirt, and then the Swiffer Swipper gets rid of all the dog hair in a more in-depth cleaning, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to mop just like I did when I clean the living room floors.
Para acordarnos de tantos malos momentos, estamos para disfrutar y vivir una nueva era. La más loca, la que más atreve, la envidia de todas las mujeres. Está soltera y también como lo mueve, esa cosa sí que tiene poderes.
Mami tiene lo que ninguna chica tiene, tanto flow que no se compara en niveles. Mi modelo de ti tengo 10.000 carteles. Eres icy, espero que no me congeles. Paso a paso demuestro lo que ella tiene. Sin reposo te baila trapeza y reggae. Por si acaso le muestro lo que tiene el nene. Lo que quiero mami, solo que lo ordene. Baila hasta que la noche se acabe. Bailamos salsa y reggaetón. Eres hermosa y a tu cuerpo lo sabe. Que bailas con esa pasión. Si lo haces como eso lo mueves. Yo me imagino eso en acción. Chica, sé que tú tienes la clave. Baila conmigo esta canción.
The next thing I'm going to be doing is mopping my kitchen mats because they do get as dirty as my floors. So I'm going to clean them. I feel like the mop does a very good job cleaning them. I'm going to place them right where they are. And by this time, as you can see, my floors were already dry. Then I'm going to clean my bar stools. This is where we have dinner every single day. So I'm going to make sure to wipe them down very well. Take off any food stains or anything that they might have, and then I'm going to move everything from this area to also sweep and mop.
Ese nivel en que te cargas, se te ve tan bonita en esa tanga. Dale, muévelo, muévelo, muévelo. Cuando el puente tripe a mitad on the floor. Dale, muévelo, muévelo, muévelo. Tú naciste pa' esto, pa' el reggaetón.
Baila hasta que la noche se acabe. Bailamos salsa y reggaetón. Eres hermosa y a tu cuerpo lo sabe. Que bailas con esa pasión. Si lo haces como eso lo mueves. Yo me imagino eso en acción. Chica, sé que tú tienes la clave. Baila conmigo esta canción.
So as you can see here, our dining room area was completely messy. A lot of things that should not be there, a lot of boxes, a lot of sweaters, my purse that should be in the mudroom. Anyways, I'm going to pick everything up and put it in its place. There was also more mail here, which I classified and threw away what needed to get thrown away. And then on this area, I'm only going to sweep only because I was tired, you guys. I had run errands all morning, then I went for a run, then I started cleaning my entire house, and I was just exhausted. So I did not mop this area of my house, and it's okay, it's still clean, but I'll do it another day.
Lost in an endless maze, the emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow.
And as I promised, we are going to make some homemade granola. I'm going to leave the recipe down below for you, but I'm starting off with 2 cups of old-fashioned oats. Then I'm going to do half a cup of pecans. You can do whatever nuts you prefer. That will be shaved almonds, almond, walnuts, whatever it is that you prefer. I added 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. That's what I have, but you don't have to use that. You can always use vanilla extract, a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. You can also use honey, and then 3 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. I'm going to give that a good toss, and then I'm going to place it in my pan, and I'm going to bake it at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes have passed, we are going to take it out, toast that granola a little bit just to move all the brown bits around, and then put it back in the oven for another 20 minutes. Once it's done, we can add any other toppings that we prefer. That could be cranberries, that could be raisins, and once that's cooled off, we can just store it in our container of preference. So in here, they were already ready, they were done. The house was smelling absolutely amazing, because that's what happens when you bake granola homemade. It's just so amazing. Look at the color. I actually had it for breakfast this morning, and I love it when I make homemade granola. After this, I have never gotten back to buying pre-made granola. So you really have to try this recipe. And the best part about this granola is that you can use any ingredients that you prefer or any ingredients that you already have in your pantry, as long as you have the oats and you have something sweet and the grease or fat element, which I use coconut oil, but you can also use avocado oil. You can use almond butter if you want to make it healthier. You can use regular butter. Just use whatever it is that you have in hand, and it's going to be cheaper than buying it at the store. I added my granola into my container, and I forgot to add my cranberries. I do like it with cranberries, so I just put it in the container and just gave it a good shake. And even though it doesn't look that mixed up, it ended up working out. It always does.
You got hurt, someone did you wrong. I can see it in your eyes, it's like your fire is gone. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna talk, I'm right here, not gonna leave your side. Just feel free to open up when the moment's right. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you want,
there's nothing better than having your house clean and that feeling afterwards of seeing everything picked up and everything clean. And I really enjoyed having you in my cleaning party today. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I really hope you can consider hitting that red subscribe button if you like my videos and you like my content. I really hope I can see you in the next one. Bye.
I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know it did you wrong, wish I could take your pain away, 'cause I hate.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another week of Clean with me. If you're new here, my name is Natalie, and every week I share these videos to give you all the inspiration to go ahead and clean and organize your home to make it a more inviting environment for your family and your loved ones. And this week I'm going to be cleaning my house, tackling some tasks that you didn't see me doing last week, and also I'm going to be sharing with you the most delicious chocolate chip cookie recipe that you could ever try in your life. Now, if you want to see that, stay tuned until the end of the video, and without any further ado, let's get this cleaning party started.
Telling lies, that's how we stay alive.
We were expecting Luke's best friend to come over this weekend to stay with us and spend the weekend, and my guest room was just completely messy. This is also the place where I work every day in my regular job, so I spent a lot of time in here, and I had a ton of paperwork on the bed, a ton of cookbooks. I'm also classifying a ton of mail that needs to get filed. It was just so messy, you guys. I hate it when it comes to this point. And I also needed to write down all the surfaces for my desk. So you can tell I have a lot of pens because I also do a lot of lettering on a regular daily basis. So it was just crazy. So I'm going to put everything away, all the crazy cables that I have hanging around. I'm going to take everything off my desk, and I'm also going to wipe down the TV area, and whatever you're going to see me doing here next is going to be pretty explicit, but I also want to mention that I did not realize my bra string was hanging out like that until later on in the video, and you are going to see this for a good portion of the video. I'm sorry I did not want to show it, but there's nothing I can do to correct it, and I just want to say that I did not even realize that was there, very clearly visible until later on. But anyways, I'm going to wipe down my desk, and then I'll show you the rest that I'm doing in this room.
Two different minds, telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds, telling lies. That's how we stay alive. You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you. And all the fake friends just keep pretending. That's how the little things get huge. Paralyzing every pore. Oh, you feel it taking over you. To the center of your core. The lies are getting overused. When you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm. Do you remember? I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing.
Leave me in the comment section down below if you also find satisfying the lines that the vacuum cleaner creates over the carpet in the rooms. I just love it. Now the next thing I'm going to tackle is my dining room area. If you remember from my last week's video, I was just too tired and I didn't tackle it properly. But on this time, I'm just gonna take everything off, the chairs, everything, and I'm going to give it a good dust. We never use our dining room table, and I don't know if you can notice, but there's so much dust that you can actually see it from the camera. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe everything that I can visibly see in person, and then I'm going to give it a good clean. I'm going to wipe everything around here, and for that I'm using this glow orange cleaner. I like it because it gives a really shiny look. Now, my dining room table was dusty, but it wasn't like I needed to scrub dirt or gunk off of it. So if I had to do that, then I would have used some soapy water. But because it was only dust, then I went ahead with the glow cleaner, and the next thing I'm going to tackle is Sasha's bed. She has a bed right next to the window because she loves laying down in there, but this is also where she eats all her treats. And as you can tell, that bed needed to get clean as soon as possible. So I'm first going to go in with my vacuum cleaner and try to take out all the crumbs that she leaves from her milk bones or her treats or whatever it is that we give her. And so as I noticed that the vacuum cleaner was not doing such a great job, I just decided to remove the cover from the bed and just stick it into the washing machine and just wash it, which worked perfectly. The next thing I'm going to do is to vacuum this area of the dining room table where a lot of dust and a lot of dog hair gets accumulated. It's crazy, but I did it on the other side as well off camera. Then I'm going to take my bar stools, which are the old bar stools. We don't use them anymore, but Luke just doesn't want to get rid of them. I'm going to take him out away from the area, and then I'm going to sweep everything. Now I'm going to use my Swiffer sweeper because this area of my house particularly does not accumulate a lot of dirt, but it does accumulate a lot of dog hair because Sasha spends a lot of time on her bed right next to the window. So I'm just going to make sure all that hair is away before I give this area a good mop. And you're going to see me mopping with my favorite mop. It's Osetter, and I like it because you can put the pad in there, you can machine wash it, and then you can use whatever mix of cleaner that you like. I like to use Fabuloso watered down. I'm using the lemon Fabuloso. And I like that it sprays directly onto the floors. I don't have to submerge the pad or anything. I don't have to deal with cables or cords or anything like that. I really think it's super practical, super easy to use, and the microfiber pad really scrubs down any dirt or any gunk that you may have on your floors. Also super affordable. So I'm going to link it down below in case you're interested to learn more about it. This is not sponsored. I just love it a lot and really recommend it. Now I'm going to place my chairs back onto my dining room table and just put everything that my tablescape has right now. Now I still have my fall decor, and it's going to stay that way until after Thanksgiving because we are hosting Thanksgiving, and my husband really does not like to decorate for Christmas before Thanksgiving. So I'm going to respect his wish and wait until after that holiday to put up my Christmas decor. So you are going to see my fall decor for a few more weeks. I'm also noticing right in this video while I edit this that my chairs are super dusty, and that's something I don't see in person, so I know I need to wipe them down now. You guys, it's just real life. We're busy doing things, and sometimes we don't notice the little things like that. So the next thing I'm going to do is do my living room. I do the same thing every week in the same sequence, but it works really well. It keeps everything very clean for longer. So the first thing I'm going to do is to move my couch backwards because I do want to clean the floors that's underneath that I don't clean every single day, and that it accumulates a lot of dog hair. So I started by vacuuming my rug, but then I noticed it had a few spots in there, so I'm using my Resolve. And what I do is just that I spray a lot of product onto the stain, I flood it, and then the Resolve will just take care of it. Since I have my vacuum cleaner hanging around, I decided to use it instead of my broom. And you're gonna notice why is it that I always use my broom to sweep my floors, because I hate the cable, I hate the cord. I mean, that's why the Dyson cordless vacuum cleaners are so popular. But since I had it on this day, I just decided to use it, and I'm going to go over all the spots where I see there's a little bit of dirt. I'm not doing a perfect job because I'm going to also go with my Swiffer Swipper, only because I like to do the double step. I feel like it gets rid of all the dog hair. And then you notice that I'm going to be talking while I do this. Our friend just had come over, so I was talking to him, catching up with everything. So I was explaining him that I'm doing a cleaning video. He actually follows me on YouTube, so he knew exactly what I was doing, so I didn't look like a crazy person. But yeah, I'm basically going to go all over the areas that might have any dog hair and just take care of it. And you might see that my floors seem to be clean, but in real life, you guys, there's a lot of dog hair. Every single day that I pass my Swiffer Swipper, I catch some dog hair. So do not let yourself be fooled by the video, because there is some dirt. I mean, it's not clean as it seems. And then of course I'm going to go in and mop my floors. He always tells me, our friend that I was talking to right now, he always tells me that I should not mop these floors every time or every week because they're wood laminate, and so that damages the floors. But you guys, I just need to have them clean. And then I don't know if you noticed, but there was Sasha asking to go outside, so I need to go let her out. And I'm going to finish doing this, and then once everything is done, I'm just going to assemble my living room back to how it was.
You think that you're under my skin. I just wanna wake up in my bed alone. Oh no, I don't wanna be tucked in someone else's arms. I will close my door 'cause I need my time. Wanna speak so loud even though I hide. Like I'm hypnotized, can't get out of here. You don't know me, I just need my time. Yeah, but they say I don't know where you come from. I don't. You seem too nice to be alone. So lonely. I see you
the next thing I'm going to do is clean this area of my house, which is the entrance from the backyard and also where we eat from the bar. We have the bar stools where we eat there every single day, and it's just one of the areas where my floors get the dirtiest. So I did vacuum off camera, then I passed my Swiffer Swipper, and then I'm going to give it a good mop and put my chairs, my bar stools back in there, and then this area can be considered clean to me.
My time. Wanna speak so loud, even though I hide. Like I'm hypnotized, can't get out of here. You don't know me, I just need.
The next thing I'm going to tackle is my kitchen. I know I show you this every single week, but every single week there's something different to do around here, and I needed to wipe down my cabinets. So I mixed up in that water bottle or spray bottle you see in there, I mixed up some water and some dish soap, and just with a microfiber cloth, I'm going to wipe them down. This is just enough for my cabinets. I don't want to use any harsh chemicals because these cabinets are wood. So the more gentle type of cleaner that I could come up with was soapy water. So let me know in the comment section down below if you use something different for your cabinets. I'm really curious to know. But I'm going to start by going all over in the upper cabinets, and then I'm going to move to the lower cabinets, and I'll show you everything.
But you seem too nice to be alone. So lonely. I see you going through some things, and I just wanna help. I don't know how to make it clearer. I just wanna go home alone. No, 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 no. I need some time. I wanna go home alone. I wanna go home. I just wanna go home alone. No, 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 no. I wanna go home some time. You know that I'ma keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, cleaning out. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you.
So for lunch I had cooked some pasta and the water flooded out of the pot, and this is how my cooktop looked like, and it was driving me absolutely crazy. So I went in with my cooktop cleaner and my cooktop sponge and just let it sit like that for a while, let it dry, let it do its thing, and then I went onto my coffee station. Every single one of my coffee makers needed to get wiped down, and I'm showing you how dirty that wipe came out. But the reason why I have 3 coffee makers is because it's a long story, but the blue coffee maker, the blue Keurig, is just the coffee maker we used to travel, and I just had it there because I was using it before we got our things from our military moving when we moved into this house. And then the black Keurig is the one that I use on the regular, and then I have an espresso for my mother-in-law that she loves having her Nespresso coffee every single day, and that's how I have 3 coffee makers. Now I do want to declutter this space. I just have to figure it out where I want to put that coffee, that blue Keurig, so that it doesn't occupy or make any more clutter in any other space. So I'm going to wipe down my countertops now. The boys are watching the game, and you guys, wiping down my countertops is just one thing I have to do every single time I clean the kitchen. I'm kind of obsessive about it because I cannot clean the kitchen and not doing this. And the reason why I am explaining this is because we're about to have dinner after this. And so you're going to see me do the entire process all over again as I clean the kitchen after dinner. But I swear, you guys, the countertops need it. They do get dirty really easy and really quick. Now back to my stovetop, I am going to scrape off all of that cleaner that had already dried. It didn't dry on one side, but the other side was dried, and it still got everything off that I wanted it to get off, so it worked really well. And then I'm going to wipe down all of that cleaner with a damp paper towel. The reason why I like to use paper towels for this is because this is really hard to get off of microfiber cloths. So I always use paper towels. I know it's a little bit more wasteful, but it is what works, and I don't do this every single day. So after I have all the cleaner off, I'm going to wipe it down with some method cleaner or some disinfectant, and it's going to just be ready to go. So the next thing I'm going to do is the chocolate chip cookies. I was going to do it after I cleaned the kitchen, but Luke really wanted them, so I went ahead and did it before. So I am starting with this recipe, which is actually from Kim from the Watts. It's not my recipe, but I do agree that is the best chocolate chip cookie recipe ever. So I'm going to leave all the details down below for this recipe, but the secret ingredient, according to her, and that you don't see me adding in here, only because my camera shut off, and I don't know what happened, but it didn't pick up that moment while I was adding it, but is vanilla pudding. One whole packet of vanilla pudding, and it'll just take your chocolate chip cookies to a whole new level. So as you can tell here, I just finished mixing the dough, and I don't even know why I bother on baking them, because Luke likes just the cookie dough, and he ate so much cookie dough that he didn't want the baked cookies. But anyways, does that happen to you? Like, you're so addicted to cookie dough that you don't even bake your cookie dough? I'm sure this is not the only house, but this is the final result. I went ahead and did freeze some of that cookie dough at the end so that I can have for other days just to bake them fresh. And you guys, these are so delicious. Between Luke and Andrew and me, of course, all of those cookies that you see in there do not exist anymore by the time I'm editing this video. And if you wonder what I'm doing in this shot, I'm just trying for my camera to focus, but it was just not doing it. Well, you saw me putting the dishes away from the dishwasher and then washing the rest, but I did want to show you how I clean this casserole dish, which had a lot of food stuck to it, and I didn't even soak it. I'm just using my SOS sponge to scrub it in really well, and all of it is gone and it's just completely clean, and it just took me a minute to clean. That's why I love these sponges so much, you guys, and that's why I think they're so necessary in everybody's kitchens. But anyways, once I have that done, as you can see, I have to clean the countertops again, because after making the cookies and after having dinner and all of that, everything just needs to get wiped down again, at least for me to have the kitchen as clean as I like it. And after I have all that done, I'm going to go ahead and put the dishes away, the clean dishes that I have in my sink. And I don't know if you can tell, but I've been loving that sponge rack that I got from Walmart, and it's really useful, and I don't have to have my sponges hanging around in my countertop like I had them before. But then I didn't want to have them in a container because it just gets really dirty as well. So this is really perfect, and I've been really liking it. I also noticed that my oven, in that little drawer that it has and that I keep all my pans and cookie sheets and everything, was really crumbly. I don't know why. And so I decided to go ahead and vacuum that part. and it looked just like new, thank God, because that drives me crazy to see all those crumbs in there. Then it was time to clean the sink, and as you know, I like to use my Clorox. I'm also doing it with my sponge. I think it's really important to sanitize your sponge that you use every day to wash your dishes. And then I've been also loving this little brush that I got from H-E-B, but I'm pretty sure Walmart must sell something very similar, and in that sponge I always keep some dish soap and water, and it really does an extremely good job while scrubbing my sink. Then I'm also going to rinse off my sponge, and then it's going to be clean and like new to be used the next day. Last thing to do around my kitchen is the floors, and since I had my vacuum cleaner there, I just decided to use it. Struggling with a cord, I mean, who doesn't? I don't like it very much, but it did get the job done, and there was a lot of crumbs. Look at smoked a beef on this day, and so there was a lot of condiments and spices all over the floor, and so this really was helpful to get rid of all of it. And then the second thing I'm going to do is to go in with my Swiffer Swipper, and then I'm going to mop my floors very well. And that is going to be everything for today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on another one of my cleaning videos. I wanted to take a second to really appreciate for all your support, every single one of you who comes to my channel, who watches my videos, who comments, who gives me likes. I really appreciate and notice every single one of you. Leave me in the comment section down below what it is your favorite part of your house to clean, and I really hope I can see you in the next one. Bye!